Hey YouTube, it's Steve from San Francisco. Today is Friday, August 12th, 2022, and that's what they want us to believe. Yeah, it's been 6 weeks since my last video, and now I'm back. And it seems like I've been in the Twilight Zone, or this is Clown World. There's a few things that I would like to talk about, at least 3 things. One thing is the January 6th committee and the raid on Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. The second thing is our freedom of speech under attack. And the last thing is the CERN experiment that happened about 6 weeks ago. Okay, you know, on Monday, this past Monday, Donald Trump's estate in Florida got raided, okay? And it's crazy. And some people think he called the FBI on himself, or theories like that. And another thing that's going on, the January 6th committee, it's just a modern day Salem witch trial. It's almost like a witch hunt, the way things are. Yeah, it's all it is. It's a witch hunt. Yeah, they're having this January 6th committee that's so fake. It's a waste of taxpayers' money. It's a waste of TV time. I'd rather be watching reruns of One Life to Live instead of this trial. Yeah, it's been going on and on all summer. It's like a circus with a bunch of clowns. Then they raided Donald Trump's home in Mar-a-Lago, and all it is a big distraction, a big diversion. Since that happened, Russia hasn't been in the news much, or Ukraine, or any of the other stuff that's happened. It's just that. You see? It's a big distraction. This has been playing for a while. So, they went in on Monday night. They're looking for stuff, but they're not gonna find nothing. Okay? But another thing, how come they never went after Hillary for those emails? Nothing happened with that. Or Hunter Biden's laptop with pornography or child, like this sick stuff. How come nothing's being done with him? Or the Bidens, nothing. The Clintons, nothing. But they attacked Trump. It's crazy. They let Hillary go. They found her not guilty, but they go after Trump. You see? All this fake stuff. The swamp. The swamp is rising. That's all I gotta say about this. The swamp. Yeah, They never went after Hillary. No, they're not even going after Hunter. You see, there's a double standard. The Democrats get away with a lot. If you're a conservative Christian, they come after you, okay? They had the FBI there, and another thing is they they're talking about a bill for the IRS. They're hiring more IRS people. That's a disaster waiting to happen. And people, the middle class, are going to get taxed more because of this crap. To strengthen the government. So they're going to go after the poor people or the middle class. They're going to squeeze out everything. Inflation, prices are going up everywhere. Yeah. Look at what's going on. Gas is still up. And they're going to get taxed more audits. Yeah. A few years ago, 2 years ago, they had to defund the police. How about they defund the FBI or they defund the IRS? Eliminate the IRS. Get a new system that's better. Defund the FBI. What happened was wrong. What happened? And look what's going on. There's still a shortage of baby formula. I got twins now. That's why I haven't been on. I've been taking care of my kids. Baby formula, it's hard to find. Or there's a limit how much you can take. It never used to be like that. Now there's a shortage and nothing's being done. The gas prices haven't been going down. People are begging for gas money just to get home from work or going to work. Food prices have gone up because of Biden's bullshit and the Salem witch trial, or this witch hunt. What are we, living in the 1600s again? This is crazy. All right, another thing on the freedom of speech I gotta talk about. I had a friend that borrowed my videos, all right? I gave him permission to use my videos on his podcast, and he ended up getting copyright strikes or community guideline strikes. Where's the freedom of speech? You can't talk about COVID, this bullshit. You can't talk about certain things. Yeah, you can't. It's bullshit. You can't talk about anything anymore. Like, yeah, he used my videos, strikes, COVID guidelines and politics, guideline strikes. Where's the freedom of speech? It's like the Nazi Germany's running everything. If you say something wrong, they'll show up at your house. Just like back in the 1930s. And another thing is, he had to take everything down. So, there's that. Yeah, it's like YouTube, Facebook, you have to watch out for this, what you say. or the Nazis come after you. It's just like that. This isn't America anymore. America is supposed to be a free country. Free. America first, or nothing. You know what? I'm an American. It isn't the same. I've seen some changes since this stupid pandemic thing, the mask thing. Our rights are gone. They've been gone for a long time. All right? And Facebook. I've been getting community guideline strikes for comments. If you mention a New World Order, that's a strike. New World Order. And I said it's been planned for years. And they strike me on that? It's not swearing. What about where's the freedom of speech with Facebook? And there's another thing, I was getting harassed. One of those, even if you call somebody a jackass, they give you a strike. Jackass, it's a donkey. It's like the Democrat symbol. It's a donkey, a jackass. You see? You can't say nothing anymore. Nothing. People's feelings get hurt. You see? Is this the world we live in now? Facebook. Where's the freedom of speech? 10 years ago, it was better. Now it sucks. Look at what's going on around us. All summer. All summer. It's just... You can't say nothing to anybody. People complain. People's feelings get hurt, so they have to tell somebody. It's like living in Romper Room, for God's sakes. What is this, Candyland? Yeah. I guess we are living in the Twilight Zone. Yeah, look at now. You just say one thing and they complain. It's just all these comments. I keep on saying this. All right, they have the January 6th committee, but they have nothing for BLM or Antifa from building those buildings down in Minnesota. Nothing's been done with that. Nothing's been done with those rioters that tore down statues. But the January 6th thing, it could be Antifa dressed up as Trump supporters. You see? You see what's going on? That's just my theory. All right? I'm just here walking around. Yeah. You can't say nothing anymore. I'm just here walking around and yeah. It's crazy. Oh. what I said about Roe versus Wade being wiped out. Life won. Life won. That's all I have to say. Full armor of God. That's it. That's that full armor of God. And they always go after us, the Christians. Especially on all these liberal channels on Facebook, and I don't know. Hey, another thing. There was some, I've been listening to Richie from Boston for 5 years now, and they took him down. They took him down YouTube. All right. I started listening to him 5 years ago today. A lot of things he said back then came true. He even called out, he said, back on January 7th, 2020, he said, what if they pull a pandemic? Then 2 months later, it happened. What a strange coincidence. And he said back in 2017, 2020, something's going to happen. He kept on saying it. He kept on warning about it. And look, it's still going on. I can remember a YouTube video on one of the news networks. This was December 26, 2019. I was visiting my parents back then. Okay? I can remember seeing a video. A boat on the ocean. I wonder if it's still up. A boat on the ocean, and it looked like a sunrise, like a eclipse, and it kind of looked like devil's horns coming out of the sea. It was in the Middle East. A ship, and it looked like devil's horns. Or people said it looked like a bikini. And the first thing I thought, maybe it's a sign something is going to happen. And in January 1st, 2020, I had a strange feeling, and I go, something's going to happen in 60 days. Within 60 days. Something's going to happen in March. My feelings were right. I was right. I knew something was going to happen then. Okay, another thing I got to talk about. CERN on July 4th weekend. Okay, they were doing experiments. The Hadron Collider, whatever system that they have, they claim to be opening up portals, possibly to other dimensions, and they were using enough electricity that the United States in a year in one shot. I wonder what happened with that. I think I seen some videos of there was a green light in the sky. I don't know if it had something to do with that. But ever since that happened, the Georgia Guidestones, something happened with the Georgia Guidestones 6 weeks ago, and the Hoover Dam. Could that be connected? Who knows? Could that be connected with CERN? Or maybe something was unleashed. It feels like we're living in an alternate, it seems like we've been living in alternate time since 2020. But I digress. CERN's been doing a lot of experiments. Richie from Boston talked about CERN 5 years ago. A lot of stuff he said about CERN came true. I never met the guy. I never met Richie. I would like to. I don't know if he's seen any of my videos. I wish he would. I wish he would. I think if I met him, we'll have a lot to talk about. I know I've been watching his videos. He's been traveling a lot. He was in California recently, Oregon. I was up in Washington State. Yeah. But he's hanging out with a few friends up there. Mike Decker, he seems like a cool guy. But look at what's going on the past couple of years. Just look. It's still not the same. It's still not the same. Right now I'm in San Diego. Yep, it's a nice area. All right, I guess that's it. I am back. My email is stevefromsanfran@yahoo.com. You can reach me there. If you got something to say, leave a comment or send me an email. All right. Well, the next few months are going to be a roller coaster ride. Steve from San Fran, full armor of God, and I am out.